When I look at my own career and even the success of many of my students, I don't think any of it would be possible without the use of side hustles. Being a producer or DJ, it is not a lucrative career until you obviously make it, right? Until you make it, it's a struggle. And plenty of our students, a majority of our students do have a 9-to-5. And while having that 9-to-5, they get great results as a producer, as a DJ. But having a side hustle at any age can make things a lot easier. When you're not struggling or worrying about the bills, stressing about money, it will free up your mind to be more creative and more focused with your music. So let's discuss the 7 best side hustles. First, if you don't know, I'm Justin. I run Cosmic Academy. We're an arts development school, and we've been around now for over 10 years. We've worked with over 700 incredible students. And these students, they get incredible results. They sign to the biggest labels like Anjuna, Monstercat, Toolroom, Spinnin. I can keep going. They play the biggest shows. We said multiple students play EDC. We have students playing Electric Zoo, Tomorrowland, Ultra, and a lot of them needed to have side hustles to help make the struggle a little bit easier before they got there. So the exact same side hustles that we're going to talk about today, my students have done to earn extra money to keep them going along the journey. And all of these can be done part-time to supplement your 9-to-5 or your current lifestyle. Many of them require no upfront cost or certification. Some might require you to take a class, and we'll get into that. But in those cases, you will make back that money, that investment very quickly. So the first one, and this might even be my favorite, is TaskRabbit. TaskRabbit is an online marketplace for labor. And there's different ones in different countries, and there's multiple ones like TaskRabbit. There's Handy or Thumbtack. Essentially, you go onto this marketplace and you find people to help with various tasks. Some tasks are very, very basic, like helping someone clean their apartment, helping someone build an IKEA table. Some of these tasks could require some sort of expensive tools or expertise. Let's say you're doing repair work or plumbing, but you don't have to do those ones. They're very basic tasks like cleaning or furniture setup, and they can pay very well. Obviously, it's going to depend on your city, but in my city, there are people doing TaskRabbit making $50 an hour to clean an apartment. People are making $40 an hour to help set up IKEA furniture. I've used this service before. It's very cool. It's almost like an Uber, but instead of rating and hiring a driver, it's someone that's helping you set up a coffee table. So you don't need any certifications. You don't need to spend any money. So I think TaskRabbit and that kind of a marketplace, amazing side hustle. The second one is you need you to smash that like button. I have no idea what it does. I was recently told that if you hit that like button right now, it's going to help lions become doctors. You didn't know this, but lions, they're aggressive, right? They're the king of the jungle. But lions deep down, they want to be doctors. No one lets them into medical school because they think they're very aggressive. But if you smash that like button, it's going to help these lions go to medical school, become doctors. So let's get some lion doctors out there. The next side hustle, and this is one that I've done, bartending. So check this out. For about $500, you can get a bartending license. Most bars and restaurants don't require that you get a license, but if you go and take a course and the course gives you a license, then that's going to help you land more jobs. And that's exactly what I did. I went to the New York State bartending school. It was a 2-week night class. It was like an hour a night for a few nights a week. I spent $500 on it. It was very easy, and I was able to get jobs. Very quickly after 3-4 nights of bartending at a job, you can make back that $500. And the best thing about bartending, if you're, let's say, a DJ or producer, it's the schedule. You can work different hours, different days, and there's so many different places that have bars. Restaurants have bars, nightclubs have bars, events have bars. So it's also a great place to be close to this industry that you're in and potentially connect with people. The next one is a similar concept, personal training. If you love working out, I know a lot of you do, get certified as a personal trainer. Just like bartending, that's something you'll have to pay for. It could cost $500 to $1,000 to get certified. But if you get that certificate, it'll be much easier to land clients, and you could make that money back relatively quickly. Clients can be your friends, your family, your colleagues. If you're charging $30 to $50 an hour, you make that back in 10, 15, 20 hours. Also today, everyone's doing things virtually. So you can post about this on your social media, on your Facebook. You can take some clients virtually, help them with their meal plan, write them workout routines. For all my gym fans out there, it's a great side hustle. Go do this, go make a couple $100 a week, and it's doing something that you like. For the next one, this won't require you to get a certificate or take a class, but you might need to spend some money on something else, equipment. But like the other two, you'll make your money back very quickly. Power washing in the summer and snow removal in the winter. Now, I used to do snow removal in the winters. Me and my friend, we didn't have any fancy equipment. We just had our shovels, and we could get like $50, $75, $100 for a house. And if you want, like I I say, you can get equipment. A snowblower will cost you $500, $600, maybe up to $1,000. But that'll allow you to do more houses, go faster. And it's the same with power washing. Power washing is such a great side hustle all the way from spring till fall. Power washer is even cheaper. That'll run you $300, $400, $500. You charge $100 a house, you make that back really quickly. And then you can combine them both, right? You have the same house that you're gonna do power washing in the summer, you'll do their snow removal in the winter. The next thing is another thing that you can do depending on the weather and depending on, the hotter months, eBay flipping from garage sales. Now, Gary Vee really pushed this side hustle out there. He showed that you can make a few $1,000s just in a few months by going to garage sales and yard sales. Now, what you do is you download the eBay app, you put it on your cell phone, you search for products. You might find a yard sale, someone's selling a printer, they want to get rid of it, they're selling their house and the printer's $10 at the yard sale. On eBay, you could sell it for $50. And if you like that kind of thing, the grind of negotiating with people and being face to face with folks, this is a perfect side hustle. And I've seen people make a good chunk of money doing this. And there's all these different websites now. There's yardsale.net, there's Garage Sale Finder. Even going on Craigslist, you can find garage sales in your city. And you'll be shocked at some of the things that you can find, at some of the things you can flip. Again, an easier way to make a couple $100, a couple $1,000 here and there. The next two are ones that I've done probably more than any side hustle. Give music lessons or become a tutor. If you're a producer or a DJ, there's probably a good chance that you can teach people stuff about music. You can give DJ lessons, or maybe you already know how to play some instruments like I do. Now, I remember in high school, I would make $25, $30 an hour by giving guitar lessons. And this was 20 years ago, so that's obviously a lot more money now. And it was very easy for me. I would give beginner guitar lessons. And if you have other skills, you can teach those. You could be some sort of a tutor. I tutored kids in different school subjects when I was in high school. When I started learning design in college, I started teaching other people how to use Photoshop and different design services. And just like with some of the other side hustles, you start out providing to friends, to family, to people that you already know. You'd be shocked at how many people are willing to pay some money to learn a skill. Next one, doing Uber or doing Lyft. Obviously, this one requires a little bit more. You'll need a car. Maybe if you're in the city, at a minimum, you need a bicycle. But I have a handful of students that make really good side money doing Uber for a few days a week. Or they'll do the delivery services sometimes, like the Uber Eats or the Instacart. And it's great because, again, you can make your own schedule, you can do it at whatever time, and they'll make an extra $500 as a side hustle. It doesn't require any extra expertise. It doesn't require much effort here. And as a side benefit, it's a great way to share your music. You can bump your music in the car to your new Uber passengers. But that's all assuming that your music is ready. But in the case that your music still needs a lot of work, or you're still grinding on your music career, you want some help with that stuff, this video, watch next. We're going to tackle the next topic, and I'll see you in there.